What's up, YouTube? Rob here, bringing you a brand new series here on the channel. Today we are going to be starting up a New York Giants franchise mode. We are going to be rebuilding Big Blue, so we are going to select them as our team. They are also my favorite team in real life, so that is making the choice a lot easier. We are going to stick as playing as a coach, and we can see the perks of being their coach. Right there at the bottom, we could be the player or the owner, but we are going to stick with being the coach, like I just said. We get to draft players, make trades, control basically everything, so we're good there. Start playing preseason, that's going to be where we're starting. We could pick regular season, postseason, the off season and stuff as a starting point. So let's install our game plan. I think we could tinker around with this later on if we need to. Offensive and defensive game plans affect your team's goals and stuff. Okay. You can swap out which players receive focus training for the week anytime. Alright, good to know. So, preseason week 1, we do play the Cleveland Browns, but that will be in episode 2. Today is just going to be overviewing the roster and the big key parts of the Giants that we are basically going to try and rebuild around are obviously Odell Beckham Jr. and Saquon Barkley. So I'm going to choose the drill for these guys right now, but those are the two main, at least offensive pieces that we are going to rebuild this team around. I know we need to look to later on re-sign Odell Beckham Jr. starting to make sure we have enough cap space for that. There's a look at our offensive line. We have Nate Solder, 85 overall. Obviously our quarterback is Eli Manning. I do have some plans for Manning, but I'll just bring them up now because I know if I wait till later in the episode to mention that, I know I'm going to forget. But one of my ideas for this rebuild is to, at some point this season, whether it's in the preseason or during the season or even at the end of season 1, is to trade Eli Manning. I know he's the basically cornerstone of the Giants. He's the person you think of when you hear New York Giants for the most part, but he is digressing pretty rapidly. He's basically done it all. He's won Super Bowl rings, all that stuff. But we need to get younger, we need to get better, and I believe moving Manning at some point this year is kind of a top priority to get in a good position to rebuild this team. We have Kyle Lauletta and David Webb as our young second and third string quarterbacks. We have Saquon Barkley backed up by Jonathan Stewart and Wayne Gallman Jr. For fullbacks, we have Smith and Ellison. Wide receivers is Beckham, Sterling Shepard, Lewis Jr., Cody Latimer, and a couple other guys, Russell Shepard and Travis Rudolph. That rounds out the receiving core. We have Evan Engram as our top tight end, followed by Ellison and Adams. Left guard, we have Nate Solder. We saw that before. Eric Flowers and Chad Wheeler. Left guard, we have Will Hernandez, another rookie on this team. Brett Jones at center. That's a point of interest we need to improve on. We have John Jerry, a right guard, John Greco backing him up, and Christian Sokoli. We have Eric Flowers at right tackle. Definitely another point of improvement. Kerry Wayne at left end. Another position we might need to look for, whether we draft a player or trade for someone. We have Delvin Tomlinson, who's pretty good, so we might just stick with him there. Damon Harrison Sr, defensive tackle, 95 overall. He's definitely going to stick around for some time. Connor Baldwin, 74 overall. We have Martin and Moss backing him up. Alec Ogletree, a middle linebacker. We have BJ Goodson, Ray Armstrong, and Mark, I do not know his last name. So we have Oliver, Vernon, Carter, and Oakware there. Janoris Jenkins is our top cornerback. We have Eli Apple, Dante Dion, who actually has a tiny spoiler for the preseason game. He does have a key moment in that, but we'll see that in episode 2. We have Landon Collins at strong safety. Our kicker is Aldrich Rosas, and then punter is Riley Dixon. That is basically a brief overview of the roster. What we have in front of us right now, we definitely have points to improve, and we have a lot of young guys who are looking to make an impact. So we're going to give some of these people a chance. This is the top 100 of the free agents. I don't think we're going to sign anyone from here right now, unless we absolutely need to. So we'll just briefly go through this. Antonio Gates, Jeremy Macklin, some big names on the free agent board. We're actually going to change our schemes, offensive and defensively. For offense, we're going to go West Coast power run. You can see how much of a scheme fit that the West Coast power run is. It fits with basically like a whole bunch of our roster. So we're just checking out the other ones to see, or rather to show you guys why that one is the best for the offensive scheme for this group of guys. And defense, we're going to go with the 4-6, 96% scheme fit. So fixing those should definitely help out our team. So stick with that. Pat Schumer is, of course, our coach. And for as long as he is successful with this team, he will stick around. So we're just going to check that. Oh, I think we just changed our defensive scheme to a multiple, but that's alright. We can fix that if we need to later on. But that will basically wrap it up here for episode 1 of the New York Giants rebuilding franchise. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see everybody next time.